Shot and Beer Wednesday, boys. Girls, ferrets, dogs, Woodsy. Hope everybody had a nice weekend. I've been very busy around here. There was no Monday Motor Works update because I spent all day painting, trying to get my ship all parts all painted in the hull, and I got a lot of work done. So let's get right into this because we got a lot to talk. Like Pappy says, we got a lot to talk about in a short time to get there. So first and foremost, number one, I am not sure if some of you guys have heard this news. I asked his wife Allie if it was okay if I said something, and she said yes. Would you please? So Brian at Old School Models. Brian at Old School Models, from what I understand, has had a stroke. Nothing debilitating, from what I understand. I mean, he can still walk and talk and all that, but from what I understand, he had to go to the hospital. He's home now. They got him on some meds, and they're trying to see what's going on. So keep him in your thoughts and prayers, guys. All right, Shot and Beer goes out this week. Yeah. To a gentleman. Well, actually, it goes out to two things. One of them is the first one. It goes out to George. Mr. George over at that Mofo Damon from Greece. I'm sure a lot of you guys are subbed to George. George, a good guy, good builder. But after what he did the other day, I don't know if you saw his video when he saved the two kittens. But, yeah, George, for you, buddy. Shot and Beer for you this week. All right, now the next Shot and Beer goes out to everybody that participated in the 48-hour group build. Those that finished and those that didn't. Very impressed with what you guys put out in that short space of 2 days. Especially my buddy build partner, Woody. Oh, yeah, you can pump that out in 2 days. So, but the helicopter. Oh, yeah, what buddy build? Mrs. Max says after the 48-hour build, you're going to need a month off. Jesus. So here's to you boys. Here's to everybody that participated in the 48-hour group build. Great job, guys. All right, now let's get to talk about what we're going to talk about. We got progress on a lot of things here. Let's talk about the ship. All right, now this is all just mocked up. Got a lot of things going on here. All my guns are all painted. Those are all done. We fixed our spotlights. We drilled them out. Molotowed them with the chrome, and then I put a drop of clear gloss coat in each. Those are drying. I just did those. We got our machine guns. But what we got over here, all right, I still got to paint the upper half. This upper half still has to be painted gray. But basically, she just mocked up right now. I got some work to do on the deck. I think I want to weather that up a little bit and give it some, see what I can do with it. Oops. I hate that. But yeah, all the guns do move. Oops. Stupid. I got to get a new tripod. All the guns move and all the barrels move. Those all move. So, that's where we are on the ship. And the Rolls Royce, the Mad Mac buddy build with my buddy Joe. Mr. the Mad Genius. Joe's a good guy. I wish we lived closer. I really do. But this is where I am with Mayan. Like he said, there was one. This body's not. That's just mounted there. But everything else is glued. Curbside kit, guys. No motor, no engine. As a matter of fact, no engine. So yeah, we got that all together. I have been working on the wheels. I wanted to put the wire wheels on. This has been an adventure, let me tell you. So I got the front ones made. Come on, where are you? I got the front ones made. All right, you got oops. There's the two fronts. Here's our two spares. Here's our two spares. But now I got to do the rears. And the rears are dualies. So this is going to be a lot of fun trying to build these. Like I said, those were not easy. I probably spent 2 hours just building those 4 tires. Not easy, but you just stick at it. You don't get better by putting stuff aside because you can't do it. That's not how you get better. You get better by working through it and sticking to your guns. So yeah, you might mess it up, but hey, that's how you learn. You know what I mean? Every time you get frustrated, and I don't mean this against anybody, but I mean, every time you get frustrated with a model, you put it back in the box and then start another one. I mean, I'm like, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. All right, so we got that. The hobby shop trip that I took Sunday. Here's a good story for you. I went down to my hobby shop. I had to get some paints. And I walked into because they don't have a really big place. Their place might be probably about as big as my cellar here. This is 15, maybe a little bit bigger than 15 by 30. This is a room. Their store might be a little bit wider. But so I walk in there, and there are boxes and boxes of models, and most of them, 90% of them are airplanes, 172 scale airplanes. So I says to Katie, I says, "What are you guys moving?" She goes, "No, we just bought an estate." And I'm like, "Really?" She's going, "Yeah, this guy had to move. He had to move in with his daughter and son-in-law, and they did not have the room, and he was moving out of a mansion, I guess." She said they had to go pick up the models, and he was down cellar. There were 3 rooms, and she said the rooms were big. She says the rooms were probably 15 by 15, 12 by 15, somewhere around there, and they were stacked from floor to ceiling with model kits. So they called her up, I guess. And I guess they said, "Oh, we got a couple of thousand model kits." They agreed to a price. But you have to come and get them. So they said, "Yeah, no problem." So they went down there. Well, 2,000 model kits turned into 4,000 model kits. So, like I said, 90% of them were once. Yes, thank you. 90% of them were 172 airplanes. I mean, and from every maker, I've seen planes down there that I've never seen in my life. Same thing with the companies. Companies I never even heard of. This guy had. And most of them still had the price tags on them. And like I said, they were 172 scales. They were price tags that I was looking at. They went anywhere from $12.95 to like $15.95. And she said, "I'll make you a deal." She says, "I'll sell you 3 172 kits for $18." And I was like, "What?" She goes, "Yeah." She's going, "We're having a big sale. As a matter of fact, there's a big sale up here. Harry's Hobbies and Collectibles. Through the month of August, it's going to be sidewalk sales. All kinds of great deals. So if you're in the area, of Norton, even Massachusetts, New Hampshire, they got a lot of great stuff there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that the deal for the airplanes is on. So you can buy 3 172 airplanes for $18. I mean, I don't think you can do any. That's $6 a piece. How can you go wrong? And no, I didn't grab any. I did not grab any. I got enough here now. I might go back, during the sales and see what they got. But yeah, pretty wild. Pretty wild. What else? So I have the book drawing. I have the book back from Gary. I'm gonna do the drawing. We got a list of names, guys that said they wanted to get in. All right, there's the list of names. We took Gary's out. We took Gary's number out. So the number 2 through number 14 are in here. Oh, I was gonna have Mrs. Mack help me, but she's not here. So let's see what we got. All right, number 5. Number 5 is Chris B. Chris B, if you are still interested on the book, and if you see this video, I will leave my email address in the description. Get a hold of me, or I may have your address already, so I'll look. Yeah, so there's the book. Chris will be getting it next. His number will come out, and we'll keep these. So, what else do we have? Book drawing, yeah, I had to make a list of everything, so that's just about, shit, one more thing. I thought we lost our biscuits yesterday. She scared the shit out of me, guys. You guys seen her. Most of you guys have seen her. She's a long-haired cat. And she gets wicked hairballs, and she has a really hard time getting them up. I won't gross you out with any of the details, but I'm sitting here at the desk yesterday, and I can hear her, because there's a definite sound to it. So I'm sitting here, and I turn her. Just as I turn around, she finally because she had a really hard, longer than usual. So that's why I turned around. She finally gets it out, and as soon as she gets it out, she falls over. Like passed out falls over. And I'm like, what the? So I go running over there, and just as I get to her, I scoop her up. You can see her eyes are open. And she's looking at me like, what the hell just happened? And I'm like, I don't think you were breathing because you were hawking a hairball up, and I don't think you got any oxygen in your brain, and you passed out. So I picked her up. I held her for a little while. She seemed to be okay. I put her down. She went running off into the cellar and went underneath the stairs where she usually goes afterwards. But later on, she came out, and she seems to be okay now. But oh my God, I was never so scared in my life. Jesus. So, right? All right, fellas, that covers it. Jeff's not going to be happy. Almost, let's see, 14 minutes there. Right there, and he just called, too. He called me just as I started this video, he called me. Here's to you, buddy. Here's to you, buddy. All right, boys. George, you're a good man, my brother. 48-hour guys, awesome. Brian, old school. I don't think you're going to see the video, buddy, but you take care of yourself, huh? And I will be in touch. Peace out.